Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Takes a handoff. It's Moore. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's up to 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41. And a big pickup has this offense on the move.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So NC State's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shut...
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Quickly to the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Keeps looking downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And this one will be touched and down at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Bust through behind his pad. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll do it himself. Finding open areas. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fan...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating.
He lost one down the sideline. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Hendrickson. The quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
And it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Caught over the middle, it's Grimes. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, it's Smothers. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically tried to do work. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught, it's Rogers. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Dances away. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, you know, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game? So it's not unheard of that you can have a bad season and turn it around. So, Jesse, a lot of examples to point to as they kick off this season.
Yeah, it's critical then to get off to a fast start. Right? They've got to come out here in their first conference game in ACC play and put it all together. Offense has to march the ball, score points. Defense needs to get some stops and create some takeaways and set a standard for yourself throughout the course of the season.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on 1st down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Blue Devils trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
To the air, it's Bailey. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to sure everyone has the same call. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires to the tight end. Bounced off his feet. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's got to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. It is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And the returner will be knocked down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Fires downfield. Got his man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. This time he's got his man. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. The running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hard-hitting tackle.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are... important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Got his man quickly. Makes a man miss.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It Smothers. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. To the air, it's Bailey. A little screen to the running back. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Under fire. That's reeled in. It's Smothers. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
Come on, alligator arms. I know you're running over the middle of the field, but do your quarterback a favor and just make the play.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense getting set for first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Absolutely center cut.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Makes the catch. Touchdown Duke. And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down to the 40.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Let's go. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throwing right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2.
Looking deep down the right side. Caught at the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense is in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Blue Devils have it with a first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they...
Touchdown, Blue Devils! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, and Smothers forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle. It's Hendrickson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brings into the open. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Let's go. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
With the catch, it's Grimes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The give on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff